Hi guys, episode 42. We're coming right up to the big conclusion of the game. We're really close to the end. We're here at the Raisu Palace. We found out Shiro's been, all this time he's been trying to return himself to his mortal body, and to finish this ritual he needs to do to change back from an envoy to a person. He needs to spill the blood of the royal family, so we've quickly run over to try and save the Emperor, but he's sort of attacked this whole place with a massive army. He says, as you can see, the palace has been breached. It's an absolute chaos in there. The afflicted are spreading their sickness to all within, and Shiro has taken the Emperor. You are the only hope to save the Emperor and, with him, Cantha. We can hold this gate at all costs. Defeat Shiro. We have suffered too much to fail now. So we're at the Raisu Palace mission. Emperor Senvo commissioned the rebuilding of Raisu Palace after it mysteriously burned to the ground in the year 1204, killing his father, Emperor Singtar. It took over 80 years to finish construction on the elaborate palace, but once completed, it was considered the one great achievement of Emperor Senvo's reign. It looks like most of the emperors reign for a really long time. Look, it doesn't outright say it, but it sounds like this emperor here, Emperor Senvo, he ruled for over 80 years, and I believe Kisu reigns for ages as well. But yeah, so we've got our henchmen to pick from. You've got, I believe they're split into the Luxons and the Kurziks. You need to have, really, if you want to win, you need to have at least one Kurzik and at least one Luxon, because they're the two monks. And yeah, some of them have stuff to say, some of them don't. None of them really have anything interesting to say, so let's just pick who we want. I'm going to go for Lucas, because that'll help me in the mission, as you'll soon see. And Devonna as well. And also Lucas was kind of there at the start, wasn't he? So it's nice to have him with us as we're coming to the end. Let's get Damon as well. And, oh, it's got to be Zoe. It's got to be Zoe. Alright, so that's our team. Let's quickly read our journal of what happened with Kunavang. Kunavang's here with us. We're actually attacking the palace with a dragon, which is pretty cool. So let's read out. Oh, I've got to go to the merchant as well. So the last mission we did was the Unwaking Waters. Both the Luxons and Kurziks travelled with us to the Harvest Temple to seek audience with the ancient dragon Kunavang. Again, Shiro beat us to it. Kunavang had gone crazy from Shiro's affliction, forcing us to fight her. We managed to beat her back into the temple, whereupon Kunavang regained control of herself and stopped attacking. The envoys appeared again and revealed Shiro's true intentions. Shiro had been travelling across the land, corrupting everything in his wake, in a desperate attempt to find the components to a spell that would make him flesh once more. According to the envoys, Shiro now had everything he needed except the blood of a member of the imperial family, and he was headed for the imperial palace. I prayed to the gods that we would make it to the palace in time, but we didn't. But we still have a little bit of hope. Maybe we can still save the Emperor. That's everything. Let's go in. Intermission. So Raisu Palace. Alright, so we got Master Togo and Menlo with us for this mission. We can speak to Togo. He says, the inner chamber has been sealed and only one of the royal blood can open it. Thankfully, although I am not considered a legitimate heir to the throne, I am still considered of royal blood. Enough talking now. We must get to Shiro before he kills the Emperor. So he can let us in. And Menlo says, Master Togo is a man of great honour and loyalty. It's a privilege to fight beside him. Togo said Shiro's army has taken control of the palace. He undoubtedly has more forces coming in as we speak. Tom, choose two of these 6 to accompany us. The rest will stay here and hold off the incoming forces for as long as they can. I am coming, brother. You heard Master Togo. Let's go save his brother. So, pretty cool mission. You get to decide which people you want. There's 6 of them, as he just said, and you get to pick 2. And these guys will join you along with Master Togo and Brother Menlo. And even better, each of these guys can help you skip a certain part of the mission. So say we choose Argo, which we're going to. So let's speak to Argo. For countless generations, we Luxons have been under the protection and rule of the Canthan Empire. Yet always have the emperors honoured the ways of our people and granted us a certain level of sovereignty. We cannot turn a blind eye to their cries for help. We must work together to put down this great evil. Shall I come with you and help save the Emperor? So we'll click yes on that, and he'll join us. And he says, I will represent the Luxons with honour. So he will actually be able to cast a ritual as we go through this mission in a minute to let us skip a certain area, which I'll show you. So and let's get Nika as well. Kaineng City has always been home to me. What kind of person would I be if I turned tail and ran away when I was needed most? So you can usually only pick 2, but for the purposes of this Let's Play, I'm going to show you guys all of their special abilities and show you all what they have to say. Why do we wait? My daggers are eager for action. And lastly, let's speak to Kunavang. Great dragon. She won't actually fight with us, sadly, but she will give us some amazing skills. So she can give every player, it all depends on your profession, but she gives you a different skill. So she's given us Star Strike. For 10 seconds upon every successful critical hit by you or a party member, a level 20 celestial attacker is called forth to attack foes. You can get up to 6 of them, which is just an amazing skill, and we can add it for anything we want. I don't know what to add it. Okay, and we'll add that over critical eye, because death block, these can come in handy, but critical eye, I don't know. There we go. So yeah, we're ready. Let's do it. Let's save Emperor Kisu here. We've got his health bar, and you can see it's slowly draining. You've only got a certain amount of time before you can save him. So because we chose Argo, usually we'd have to come up through here on the left or over there on the right. But Argo will cast this chant and blow the crap out of this bridge in the middle, letting us skip the area, which is pretty great. So, and then he waits behind. So if you can keep the guy you chose alive, so Nika, if we can keep Nika alive for long enough, she will actually let us skip an area as well. So there's 8 bosses you need to fight your way through. The first one is the warrior boss. I'm going to flag my guys here. Oh, okay. So we're going to come in and kill him. Every time you kill a boss, your celestial skills recharge. So it's always a good idea to use that in the initial fight, at least before you've got the next boss to kill. So you can see all of my minions here, celestial assassins. It's pretty good. And that's recharged our skill, which we can use to continue kicking ass. So we're going on up, and this mission is basically just a really long fight all the way to the Emperor, with the various bosses as we get through to them. So here's the second room, and you've got these 2 gates here at the side where I believe loads of enemies will come out. Be wary of these side corridors to the north and south. I would be surprised if Shiro did not have some of his army positioned there. Now that I think of it, Talon could seal off those corridors. So let's see what happens when we come in with Talon. So Talon says, I just realised my mic was way too close to my mouth again. I do apologise for that. So Talon says, relations between Canthans and the Tengu have always been strained, even hostile at times. But by saving the Emperor's life, perhaps I will inadvertently save the lives of some young Tengu warriors. Yes, come and save us. Come and help us. I am but a feather that follows the wind. Okay, so let's see what happens this time. Go on, Talon, kick their asses. I love Talon. And this is like probably his big moment in the story, really. He's been a bit of a sideline character the whole time, but now he saves us, and that makes this bit incredibly easy. We just run on through. Usually all these things would be pouring out, but not this time. Okay, so next we've got Nika with us. And the reason why I'm using a primarily physical damage dealing team, you know, if you look at my party composition, it's rangers and warriors. I've only got one guy who does magic damage, and that's a ritualist, and even then that's through spirits. And that's because my elite skill, my celestial skill, means that whenever someone critical hits, they summon one of these assassins. And that means that because so many of my team can cause critical hits because they do physical damage, we're going to be getting shitloads of the assassins. You can see there's still loads left alive here from the last time I used the skill, which is brilliant. So yeah, we just got to go up to the Necromancer boss now, up another one of these staircase area things. And the other thing is the Warrior Celestial skill means that when they use it, all allies who are adjacent to them, so that includes all of these Celestial assassins, start doing crap loads of damage at the same time. So it just stacks where you've got so many allies at the same time, and then suddenly they're all doing loads of damage every second. It just really builds up. And I think my Steam just went off, and I'm really sorry about that, everyone. So here's the Necromancer boss. May as well use Star Strike again, summon a load of assassins. So there we go, that's 2 down. And now Nika shines. Go on Nika, long descendant of Vizu. And she pretty much sacrifices herself and allows us to skip the next boss, this ranger boss. You see, usually we'd have to go through and fight, but because she did that, we can go off around here on the left, on the right, sorry. Oh shit, I just got absolutely owned. Fuck. Okay, so here we go. This is the Elementalist boss, and this guy packs a punch. I remember the first time I ever played this, he wiped our entire team in like 2 spells. It was the first time I'd ever seen that. First time I ever played this, I didn't realise that bosses and factions did double damage, and my god, you really do have to be careful with this guy. Oh god, and he's coming down. Alright, and moving on. So Togo says, the bridge, we're getting close now. This could be a very strategic location where anyone following us, Sin, could cut them off by destroying this bridge. So let's see what she does. So Danica says, all my life I have watched from the high towers and safe halls of my family holdings as events unfolded in the outside world. We Kurziks were too caught up in endless prayers and deliberation to take any action. In so doing, we let our honour fade away. Today I am here to regain our honour and the pride of our ancestors. Now is the time for action. The time for deliberation is past. So Sin says, we haven't seen this kind of trouble since the Fire Island chain. Shall I come with you? Yes, please. You picked me, a wise choice. Perhaps I underestimated you. Menlo, I sure hope you brought your healing hands. Alright. Okay, so let's see what happens this time if we come up here with Danica and Sin. So, Sin's blowing up the bridge. And Danica got caught behind. Well, there we go. Or did she come through with us? No, she's here with us. Okay, cool. So there we go. Sin destroyed the bridge for us. And we didn't have to do any of that fight. I fear that my brother cannot hold out much longer. We must hurry. So we're in the new area. And what is the deal with this place, exactly? So, Danica's running on in. And what? Oh, and they're all trying to kill her. Oh, we've been shot from the sides. Okay, and she closes that door and opens this door on the side. Very nice. Okay, now there's only one other person I haven't showed you, but I can't be bothered to do the mission again just for one guy. It's Panaku, and all he does is, in this next room, there's some really crappy traps that do barely anything, and he goes in and turns the traps off. That's literally all he does. I do regret a little bit not showing you Panaku, but I can't be bothered to do the mission again. You're really not missing very much. So yeah, that's what everyone does. And eventually, our party is whittled down to just us again. So we're right near the end now. It's just literally down this passageway here. So there we go. It says there are acid traps in this room, so watch your step. Not only are they extremely painful, they can actually cripple you. Usually traps such as these can be disabled by finding the correct talisman. Were I to hazard a guess, I would say there is a master talisman that will disable all of the traps, and a number of minor ones that will shut off portions of the traps. Panaku would be able to find the correct talisman in no time. I'm sure of it. He's always been extremely gifted when it comes to solving puzzles such as this. But the fact is that you can mostly just ignore these traps because they do so little damage. Probably an example of the power creep that's come into the game, really. Oh damn, my jagged strike got diverted, so I can't really attack for ages now. Well played, Shuriken Mesmer, well played. Oh, we got a forbidden key. That will open chests around here in the palace. That's pretty cool. Huh. I doubt we'll find another chest though. Okay, so here we go. One of the last bosses now. Defiant Ancient Seer, the ritualist. All on his own at the gate. And killing him opens it. Okay, I've turned off Steam now. Sorry about that, really. Okay, here we go. Cutscene. We're right by the Emperor now. Oh, that was just a very small cutscene showing the gate open. Okay. Where are we going? Alright, down here. Kukauja Ita Tanra Bame. Okay, so that's ancient Canthan. And what do we have here? Loads of shuriken, but 3 bosses that we need to take out. A huge shuriken assassin, a mesmer, oh shit, they're all charging us, and a monk. So the best order supposedly to fight these guys in is the monk first, and then the assassin, and then the mesmer. Okay, 1 down. Can spam our skills again. As soon as you kill 1, you can use all your celestial skills again, so it becomes significantly easier to take out the other ones. 2 down, and here comes the last one. Boom! Oh, sorry, there were 4. Oh, there was a gate guard there as well. So there we go, mission completion time, 18 minutes exactly. Master's reward. And here's the final boss, the Necromancer. Fighting Togo. Wow, Togo's amazing. Pwned. And there is his half-brother and Shiro. Emperor! Run, Togo, run! Save your old brother. Right by the throne.
Brother, no!
Oh, what happened to the camera there? What is going on? What is going on? Why didn't we get to see what just happened? Oh, he hit Togo. Togo's down. Togo is down. He's by the throne. He's still breathing though. You can still see him moving. Can't believe the camera just messed up there. Okay, so he hit Togo and disappeared off into the Imperial Sanctum. Or is he still here? So this is the deepest you can get into the Raisu Palace. This is like the area that no one is ever really allowed except like the Emperor himself and just a couple of other people. And here's Togo. He's cast some kind of a spell on him.
So, you're of the royal line. You'll do nicely.
Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum.
Have returned.
Our old master, the guy who taught us everything we know, Master Togo, is dead.
His name is Master Togo. This is his tale.
Okay, so join me next time, guys, for the life of Master Togo, how he became a hero, and his involvement in the Tengu Wars. See you next time.